Hi there. My name is Emily, and I'm 14 years old. Today I want to tell you all about my daily routine. You see, my life is pretty busy, but it's also full of fun things. I love sharing my stories, and I hope you'll enjoy them. Let's start with my mornings. I usually wake up at 7 a.m., although I must admit, sometimes I hit the snooze button. I'm not much of a morning person. Once I'm up, I brush my teeth and get ready for school. I have to wear a school uniform, which I don't mind, but sometimes I wish I could wear something cooler. Breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. My mom makes the best pancakes, but when I'm in a hurry, I just grab some cereal. What about you? Do you have breakfast every morning? I hope you do, because it gives you energy for the day. After breakfast, I pack my school bag. I have to make sure I don't forget anything, especially my English books. I've been learning English for a while now, and I'm really proud of how far I've come. Speaking of English, do you like learning new words? I do. It's like a fun puzzle. Off to school. At 8 a.m., I head to school. I take the bus, which is always an adventure. Sometimes the bus is late, and I have to run. But don't worry, I'm a pretty fast runner. Speaking of running, I love sports. I play basketball after school with my friends. It's a great way to stay active, and it's super fun too. Do you like playing any sports? In school, my favorite subject is English, of course. I also enjoy math, but sometimes it can be really hard. My teacher, Mr. Johnson, always helps me when I get stuck. Oh, and guess what? Last week, I solved a really difficult problem, and everyone clapped for me. I felt like a superstar. Fun after school. After school, my days are never the same. Sometimes I go straight to basketball practice. Other days, I meet up with my friends and we go to the cinema. Last Friday, we watched a movie, and we couldn't stop laughing. One of my friends even spilled popcorn everywhere. It was so funny. When I don't have practice or meetups, I usually go home and do my homework. I know, homework isn't the most exciting thing, but it's important. My mom always says, "Emily, if you finish your homework, you'll have more time to do fun stuff." And she's right, so I try to get it done quickly. Family time. In the evenings, we sometimes have family dinners. My family loves getting together to eat and talk about our day. My little brother always has funny stories from his school, and we all laugh a lot. Family time is really important to me. It's nice to relax and spend time with the people I love. Oh, I almost forgot. Last weekend, we had a big family party. All my cousins came over, and we had so much fun. We played games, told jokes, and even had a dance-off. I'm not the best dancer, but I tried my best. My cousin Tom won, though. He's really good. Let me tell you about my Monday routine. Mondays are always a little tough, right? After a fun weekend, waking up early can be hard. I usually set my alarm for 7 a.m., but sometimes I'm so sleepy that I press the snooze button like 5 times. Once I'm finally up, I get dressed quickly and grab some breakfast. Pancakes if I'm lucky. School starts at 8:30 a.m., and I take the bus there. On Mondays, the bus is always crowded. I think everyone is a little grumpy because the weekend is over, but I don't let it bother me. I put on my headphones and listen to my favorite music. I really love pop songs, especially Taylor Swift. Do you like music? Music makes everything better. At school, we have math class first thing in the morning. Not the best way to start the day, right? But I try to focus. My teacher is really nice and always makes sure we understand everything. Last week, I had a funny moment in class. I was so sleepy that I accidentally answered the question in Spanish. Everyone laughed, including the teacher. Oops! After school, I go straight to basketball practice. Mondays are for sports and I love it. I've been playing basketball for 2 years now, and it's my favorite way to stay active. My team is great, and we have so much fun together. Last week, I accidentally threw the ball and hit my friend in the head. Don't worry, she wasn't hurt, but we laughed so hard. Now let's talk about my Tuesdays. Tuesdays are my favorite day of the week because I get to hang out with my friends after school. We always go to the cinema to watch the latest movies. I love watching comedies because they make me laugh so much. Last Tuesday, we watched a hilarious movie called Superhero Fails. It's about a group of superheroes who are really bad at their jobs. One of the characters kept tripping over his cape. It was so funny. Before the movie, we usually grab some snacks. I'm a huge fan of popcorn, but one time I ate too much and had a stomach ache. My friends still tease me about it. Do you like popcorn? What's your favorite movie snack? When we get back from the cinema, I still have to do my homework. On Tuesdays, I have English class assignments. I love learning new vocabulary and practicing speaking. My English teacher always tells us to watch movies in English to improve. That's why I love movie day. It's like fun and learning at the same time. Wednesday, study day, with a twist. Wednesdays are a bit more serious. I call them my study day. After school, I go straight home and work on my homework for a couple of hours. I have to focus because there's usually a lot to do. My mom always says, "Emily, the sooner you finish, the sooner you can have fun." And guess what? She's right. But don't worry, Wednesdays aren't all boring. I take breaks between study sessions and watch funny YouTube videos. My favorite are the cat videos. Cats are hilarious, especially when they try to jump and miss. I think I spend more time laughing than studying sometimes. Oh, and I've got a fun story about last Wednesday. I was doing my science homework, and my little brother thought it would be funny to hide my pencil. I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked all over the house, and then there he was, laughing and holding my pencil. Little brothers, right? Thursday is my music day. After school, I go to my guitar lessons. Yes, I'm learning how to play the guitar. It's not easy, but I love it. My guitar teacher is super cool and really patient. She always says, "Emily, just keep practicing and you'll get better." And she's right. I can play a few songs now. When I'm not practicing guitar, I like to listen to my favorite bands. I'm a huge fan of Coldplay and Imagine Dragons. Their music always makes me feel happy. Sometimes I even try to play their songs on my guitar, but I'm not quite there yet. One day, though. After my music session, I usually have a chill evening. I do a bit of homework, and then I watch some TV with my family. We love watching cooking shows together. My mom is an amazing cook, so she always tries the new recipes we see on TV. Last week, we watched a show about baking, and my mom made the best chocolate cake ever. Finally, let's talk about Fridays. Fridays are always special because it's the start of the weekend. After school, my family and I sometimes go on a short trip. We love visiting new places, even if they're just a couple of hours away. Last Friday, we went to a small town near the mountains. It was so beautiful. We had a picnic, played some games, and took lots of photos. I love spending time with my family. My little brother is always full of energy, and we have so much fun together. He loves to tell jokes. Sometimes they're really silly, but they always make me laugh. When we don't go on trips, we have family game night at home. My dad is really competitive, so it gets intense. But we all have a great time. Do you like playing games with your family? Saturday is my relaxed day. After a busy week, I like to sleep in a little. I usually wake up around 9 a.m. and have a big breakfast. Sometimes pancakes, sometimes eggs and toast. After breakfast, I like to watch cartoons. Yes, I still love cartoons. My favorite is Adventure Time. It's so funny and weird. In the afternoon, I sometimes meet up with my friends, or I just stay home and read a good book. Right now, I'm reading Harry Potter. Have you read it? It's such a magical story, and I love all the characters, especially Hermione. She's so smart.